What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to change out your old fuel screw and put in a sweet new extended fuel screw. I just ordered one. It's over here. It's a Turner extended fuel screw. I got it in red because I got some red stuff on my 05 YZ250F. And I thought it would look pretty cool. I also got some carb hoses and stuff that I'm going to put on it later. So anyways, already obviously what you should do is take off the seat. It's real simple. There's two little bolts here. Slide it forward, back, whatever you have to do. I don't really know, but it slides off somehow. Then pretty much the gas tank, there's literally nothing holding that on except for this little thing. And then you got like two bolts on the side here. They you have to reach through there. You can see right there, that's where it comes out. And well, I shouldn't really say there's nothing holding on the gas tank, because there's actually a few bolts. After that, the shrouds, you don't want to have to take those off, so there's only a bolt right there that connects right here to the radiator. And that's pretty much it. You just take those things off. Then what you want to do is these boot clamp looking things, pretty sure that's what they're called, I don't know. Just want to loosen up this one right here. You don't have to worry about that one. I didn't loosen that one up. And then the other one on here was actually stripped, and I tried to drill out the head on it. I made it so much more worse. It's just really rounded out right there. But it still swivels, so that's pretty much all you have to do is get the carb to swivel so that you can take the old one out and put the extended fuel screw in. So yeah, after you get those things off, what you have to do is take the hot start cable off, and then you can take this I don't know, electric setting, whatever the heck, CDI box, whatever it's called, I don't know. You get that thing off, but sometimes I leave it on, it still swivels, so I'm just not going to take that off. I'm just going to take the hot start cable off. And it's pretty simple. Alright, as you can see, I loosened up the hot start cable, and the carb can swivel a little bit here. Some gas coming out my fuel line. Make sure you do that when you take off the gas tank. And don't lose the clip for that, because it's extremely important. So anyways, I loosened it up. That's probably like a 10mm or something. I don't know. I don't have metric box wrenches, so I just used a 9/16, and that worked pretty good for me. So loosen that up. Don't damage anything. If it's hard to get out, I don't know, look it up, and there's a easier way to get it out without damaging it. Don't just try to yank it out, because it's a pretty important piece of your bike, and could just pretty much ruin your whole carb if you do that. So anyways, you can pretty much swivel it, and watch out for this thing right here. It kind of holds the motor on the frame, this weird mount thing. It'll scrape off of this a little bit, but try not to do that, and try to get it around. And pretty much you can just swivel it up just like that. And yeah, see, there's tons of gas coming through there, because that's what do you think the carb does. It's got all the gas in there. So. And right in there is a little hole right there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Get this right here. That is where the fuel screw is. That does not want to focus. I don't know why. Right there. And what you're going to need is a smaller kind of flathead screwdriver, just like this. And that's how you adjust it. Is essentially how you just adjust your fuel screw, but it's a pain in the butt because you got to take everything apart every time you do it. So that's why they have the extended fuel screws. Yay. So that's what we're going to be doing. What you want to do is stick it in just like as if you're turning it out, and loosen it all the way out. It just comes out, and there's probably going to be a bunch of gas coming out too once I do that. Try not to lose any of the parts, especially if your extended fuel screw doesn't come with the spring and the washer and the O-ring gasket like mine comes with it. So luckily I don't have to worry too much about that, but try not to lose it. Alright, I loosened it all the way up, and it was stuck in there. I couldn't really figure out how to get it out, and then I realized, I just went like this, and it started to slide out. Now it's hanging out, and now I can pull it out. So we are missing the O-ring and the washer, which is probably in there, and if it's not, it fell out, and I don't care anyways because I have this, and it already has that on there, so lucky me. Alright, so I finally got this tiny little O-ring that was stuck in there out. It sucked. I had to get my phone out and use a flashlight app, and I saw it in there, and I used a little straw, and it finally came out. I lost it on the ground because it's so small. But I got it out, and that's important because that's the last thing that should be in there. So you can see, once again, there's a spring, then the washer, then the thing. So go ahead, take that out, put that in. That's all you gotta do. Alright, I just screwed it in. It's pretty sick. That's as far as it'll go. I wish I would have known, you know, how to get it so it's on like number 1, number 2, but at least I know where it's at. So it's all the way in. 2 turns out is stock for my bike, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for fun just to show you. So I guess it's at 2, so I brought it all the way around to 2 again. That's 1 turn, and then stock is 2 turns out, so that's stock, and that's how you do that. And if your bike's running lean, you just turn it out. If it's running rich, you just turn it in. Essentially, that's really what you're supposed to do, but you shouldn't really rely on this. You should rely on your jets and what you have in there, and then fine-tune it by doing this. So I don't know, it's a pretty cool little thing. My parents didn't want me to spend the money on it, but it's not too expensive, and it's pretty much the coolest little thing I've seen. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment if you like my how-to videos, or tell me if you want me to do anything else. I will be doing some more dialing in on this bike, and it's a pretty old bike, so I don't know, we'll have to see. And thanks for watching.